Well, hey YouTube, it's Elvis Ammo here. Hey, today I want to talk about weapons lights. All right, some options that we may have or want to reserve for, other weapons that we have. For instance, now this one right here that I have on this rifle is a Streamlight, and this is their 1000 lumen Streamlight. All right, now I've had Streamlight weapons lights for a while, and my experience has been very good. All right, but I will say this: there is no such thing as something that holds up forever, that's guaranteed to work when you flip the switch. There's just nothing like that. But we mitigate our problems by putting, brands that are well known and that have been tried and true and tested and that kind of thing on, like for instance, our battle rifles. Now, I just done a video talking about iron sights, and this video is going to be similar to that in the way that when you have your only battle rifle, for instance, you want something tried and true. Say if this is your night gun, this is the one you wake up when something goes bump in the night, right? But many of us have more than one weapon, and we would like to have other options that we can call tried and true as well. And the only thing that's tried and true are the things that you test. So I've been playing around with this light right here. All right. So now let me preface by saying I wanted to finish talking about this Streamlight for a minute. Now I have fired this. I actually have a video doing some night shooting with a Streamlight, and it failed during the video. All right. Well, this was the replacement that they sent me. Now they were, I called them up and they sent me a package to mail it to them in, so it didn't cost me nothing. I mailed it back to them, and they mailed me a new one. Boom, just like that. Okay. Now, Fiacci is doing their best and been working very hard to build a brand, a known brand in the shooting community. They have Facebook groups and an Amazon store, and this is one of their lights that they have. They have more than one. This is a 1200 lumen. All right, so they give you their little instructions, and just like the Streamlight, it's programmable. Okay, now I'm a simple man. I just want the thing to go on and off. I don't even use the remote on mine. I just bump that button with my thumb, and I want it to come on and turn off and that kind of thing. So just like the Streamlight, you can bump it or hold it. And I'm going to show you what these lights look like in just a minute. All right. So you have your instructions with it. Now the difference, one of the big differences between this light and this light is this one uses your typical CR123 batteries. All right, and uses two of them in there, and I'm gonna show you, but I guess most of you guys know what a CR123 is. There's two of them in there like that. All right, so you just replace these, and I'm not sure, they might even make some rechargeable ones. I'm not for sure, but now the reason I showed you this is because if you are if you're prepper minded, for instance, we like options. Okay, so sometimes we like to be able to just replace batteries with fresh ones, but it's nice to have an option to recharge them. All right, so this one comes with a charger, and And this is your typical 18650 battery. It's just a rechargeable battery. A lot of us are familiar with these things now because we have several different kinds of products that have them. They're well known for holding a nice big charge for a good while, that kind of thing. So I like these. I have some already. I have chargers and I have other batteries. So this is one of the you can use that as a pro and not a con, unless you don't know anything about this, never seen one before, which is possible, I guess. But I like these batteries. All right, they're kind of well known to the community these days. So anyway, so you can charge this one. So this gives us some options. Now we have a charging option for a light. That's good. And it too comes with, just like this one, it comes with a remote, that you screw into the back, and you can program the flashlight for high or low setting or strobe and all of those kind of things, just like your deluxe Streamlights do. All right, now I'm a simple man. I want that thing to just come on and off, and that's it. So but some people don't want anything to do with it if you can't program it to do what they want, and I understand that too. Everybody has different missions for their gear. So here it is. It comes with a little strap you can strap your remote to, and of course it goes onto your Picatinny style rail and all of that good stuff, and here's your charging cable. So I mean, it has everything there, and it looks very similar to the Streamlight. It's millimeters shorter, and that's about it. Other than that, it goes on and off, the same way, on your Picatinny rail, just like this one does. It even has a spring in the tightening mechanism inside here, just like the Streamlight does. Okay, and it's waterproof and all of that they say. So and there's your battery in there like that. Now I've used a battery up since I've been playing with this, because I've been fooling around with it, putting it in other people's hands and all that kind of stuff. Everybody seems to be okay with it. They're like, yeah, man, it works good. I mean, nobody had a con at all to say about it. So there you go. So this is so now let me now that we've gone this far, let me just show you what the beams look like comparing the two. I'm just going to kind of shoot them across the room. This is 1200 lumens. This one is 1000 lumens. I don't really get involved so much in the lumens, so much. All I can tell you is they're both very bright, and they do their job very well, in my opinion. So let's just take a look. Alright, so I'm just going to shoot this one. This is the Fiacci. That's the spill. There's no adjustment for the spill. It's bright. It's just shooting across. It's daylight outside, so I'm doing it in the shop. Just turning the lights out. That's the Fiacci. And that is the Streamlight. That is the Streamlight. I'm just centering up that spill. Fiacci. Streamlight. Fiacci. Streamlight. Now, to me, alright, let's alright, so to me, it looked like to me like the Streamlight kind of looked yellowy in the video, where this one looked a lot whiter and maybe even brighter. Now in real life, I don't know how it's going to come across on video. I can't, it's hard to determine to me which one of these is brighter. Okay, this is 1200 lumens and this one's 1000, but sometimes you just can't really tell the difference. But I will say, like I said before, they both work very good and they're very bright. This one, the Streamlight seemed a little bit yellowing in the video, but it didn't appear that way in real life. But this one in real life does seem whiter. It's a whiter light, a white, W-H-I-T, a white light. So it is a whiter light, all right. But this one's not a yellow light at all. Just throwing that out there. All right. So anyway, I've not encountered any kind of issues, you know, turning it on and off and putting it on the weapon and recoil with it or anything like that. Okay. So anyway, it's a great option for somebody that has more than one rifle and you want to put a weapons light on it and try these things out, you know, for under 60 bucks or over $100. But it seems like a great light. That's all I can say about it. And, you know, there are those differences that I mentioned, you know, with the battery. That's a huge difference that we've seen. But as far as the build of it, it looks great. It looks very similar to the Streamlight. And I just wanted to throw that out there and give you guys some options for things when you're working on a build, or if you have an extra weapon and you want to put a light on and you want to try something out without spending and going over budget. These are some options for you. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and if you want to support me on Patreon, click the link below, become a member. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.